he had. That was a lost fumble.
Yeah.
What's going on, Lisa?
Hey, Tess, what Mike Zimmer just said to me, we have got to put some drives together. We haven't done anything offensively. I pointed out to him that Kirk Cousins had just 39 pass yards in that first half, the fewest in a first half for Cousins this season. He said, yeah, he's got to get the ball out quicker. Kirk's got to execute quicker. He's not playing as fast as he usually does. And Zimmer said he's just taking way too much time at the line of scrimmage. Tess?
Something we will look for here, Lisa, in this second half. They start off with the I formation, and Mike Boone. Here's play action. Let's see how he does with this. And he gets it to C.J. Ham. So something to build on.
You know, it's one of the things coming into this game that Kirk has done really well, which is play fast, as Zimmer said. But you got to get your quarterback in rhythm. When you run and run and run, you got to let him throw the football to get him in rhythm. I know they want to be run and play action. But Kevin Stefanski, the offensive coordinator, his job number one right now should be getting his quarterback in rhythm and playing fast.
So their first play action completion of the night goes for 7 yards, and now they'll be facing a third down as nothing there for Mike Boone. Lowry and Clark converging on the tackle. You said they sorely missed Dalvin Cook. That's the guy who had to step up tonight and replace the Pro Bowl level running back. You see 11 rushes for 28 yards, just a 2.5 average. And now Ham remains in the backfield with Cousins on 3rd and 3. And that was well off the mark as Diggs was in cutting on the slant. Alexander had coverage, and they're going to be punting away.
Yeah, Kirk's throwing to a spot there. He's trusting that Stephon Diggs is going to win and get inside on that slant route. A little fighting there between Diggs and Alexander.
So the Vikings now held without a first down for their 4th straight drive. As Colquitt drives this ball deep and nearly muffed that time as Tyler Ervin had to go all the way back off the 55-yard punt from Colquitt.
Holidays glow bright, and all your dreams take flight. Lease the C300 sedan for just $399 a month at the Mercedes-Benz Winter Event. Hurry in today.
Save time this season with Drive Up at Target. Just pull up, tap the app, and get everything on your list. So quick, the kids won't even notice. Make your holiday shopping easy and try Drive Up at Target.
No one likes to feel stuck, boxed in, or held back, especially by something like your cloud. It's a problem, but the IBM Cloud is different. It's open and flexible enough to manage all your apps and data securely, anywhere, across all your clouds. So it can help take on anything, from rebooking flights on the fly to restocking shelves on demand, without getting in your way.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
I, Aaron Wallace, I'm serving a life sentence for something I didn't do. Whatever it takes, whoever I have to fight, I will get myself home for you.
They tried to bring me down.
There is a black cat now on the field. Oh boy.
Oh, this ought to be fun here.
And if this Cowboys season doesn't go the way it was expected to, blame that guy. Oh, there he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Felix has left the building. We were joking about what that would mean for the Cowboys season. It's not a joke. They're sitting there at 7-8. Look, even if the Cowboys get to 8-8, something goes silly with Philadelphia. Philadelphia controls things at the Giants. Is the conversation over when it comes to Jason Garrett?
Yeah, I think it's just, even if they get in, it'll be too little too late. With as much talent as they have, you just kind of get a feel that Jerry wants to make a change.
Worst starting field position. As they'll begin with Jones testing that right side. Remember, Philly controls things in the NFC East. They're at the Giants. A win puts them in. Here in the NFC North, both teams have clinched playoff spots. But for the Packers, a win tonight, and they win the division. With a loss, the Vikings would be the 6th seed. But if the Vikings hold on here and they're able to win out, Packers take a loss next week, it's the Vikings who would win the division.
And even when you're in, you want to be playing well. And right now, the Vikings offense is struggling tonight. And the Packers are turning the football over. So neither team is playing on the uptick tonight.
2nd and 6. Deep drop. Rodgers winds it up downfield. And incomplete as Curse had coverage on Lazard.
Yeah, and it's an interesting technique that Curse is using. He's trying to play through the hands of the receiver. If he would just turn around sooner, he could make an interception. But some DBs play the ball, some play the receiver's hands. When the receiver's eyes get big or his hands reach back, then they play the ball. Could have been an easy pick there for Curse.
So now a 3rd and 6. There's Rodgers, in cut, and a 1st down to Lazard. We've been asking the question, who will be the other receiver to step up? The big-bodied Lazard fronting that defender for 9 yards.
And he did a phenomenal job of beating Mackenzie Alexander to the inside. That's not easy for a guy that size, that tall, really good footwork, turning Alexander, getting the inside, and a nice on-target throw there by Rodgers.
Jones on a good wham block that time by the tight end, and a great run by Jones for 15 yards.
Yeah, let's watch 85. Tonya coming across the formation. Watch the block. He gets there, here. Jones cutting inside. That's just a really good block there. Coming across the formation. Danielle Hunter's got to get underneath that.
Well, he just cut him down.
Yeah, sometimes the offensive guy does his job better than you. And that was that case.
15-yard run for Jones. Short pitch near side. Well contained that time by Xavier Rhodes. That's going to be a loss of 1.
You know, as you watch the Packers offense, you'll see a little bit of 2 offenses. One, Sean McVay. Fake jet right, halfback flip left. That was the play they just ran. You see that? You see the Rams running that play. That's the evolution of LaFleur coming over, still keeping some of what he learned from McVay. And then you see some of the things that Aaron Rodgers has been doing his entire career, trying to morph the 2 together.
Of course, LaFleur comes from that Kyle Shanahan background in Washington, where there was time spent with McVay, and then McVay brought him to the Rams, spent a year as the Titans offensive coordinator as well. 2nd and 11, and crashing home that time was Odenigbo. 2nd sack of the game for the Vikings.
Yeah, here's Odenigbo here coming off the edge. You know, they're not going to block him because they want him to come down. He doesn't. And then the tight end, Tunyon, comes across at the very end. Odenigbo, a young guy.
We had one of the plays of the game last week against Phillip Rivers and the Chargers. Had that 56-yard fumble return for a touchdown. Now he comes up big here against Rodgers and backs them up to a 3rd and 18. Third down and 18. Rodgers drives it to the line to make, but it's incomplete. As they were closing in on Kumaro. That was Alexander and Harris.
Another situation where you have the safety Harris helping out the corner there. You know, Zimmer told us, man, that these safeties are playing at a high level. The corners not so much, but they got to help each other. That time, there was a classic case of Harris helping his guy Waynes on the outside.
And now Rodgers is 1 of 10 on these 10-yard throws.
Yeah.
Just hasn't been able to connect down the field. The wiry J.K. Scott on to punt away. Mike Hughes calls for the fair catch. See if the Vikings offense can find something. Now Rudolph has been hot lately. Maybe he will be the spark.
Bring Santa Claus over the sea so we can have Christmas.
I'm just really stressed.
What?
I haven't gotten any of my holiday shopping done.
Go to oldnavy.com. Buy online and pick up in store in just 2 hours.
How did you do that?
Magic.
That's amazing. Oh, could I get the weekend off magically?
I don't know that trick.
Nothing can prepare you for the end. The Rise of Skywalker is the #1 movie in the world. It's everything you want from a Star Wars film.
I tend to agree.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Rated PG-13.
Apple Card is a new kind of credit card created by Apple. So it's simple and transparent with a new level of privacy and security. It lives here and here on your iPhone. And it will save you 6% on holiday gifts at Apple. Like iPhone, Apple Watch, AirPods Pro, and so much more. Apply in as little as a minute. Right in the Wallet app.
Hey guys, take a picture. Brad!
So easy to dip,
Grubhub guy?
so hard to put down. Rolled Chicken Tacos Party Packs. Get your first delivery free on orders of $12 or more. Only on Grubhub.
We reveal the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history.
He would try throws that others wouldn't.
They played for their team. They played for their teammates.
And the crowd loved him.
Drive. Let's go. One play at a time.
You know, it's so good to see him stay here in Minnesota. There were questions about the contract, but he told us, I want to be here. I want to retire here. And my family, we're going to stay here because we want to win a championship for the state of Minnesota. And I just think that just epitomizes who Kyle Rudolph is.
He's a Walter Payton Man of the Year candidate as well. Great community guy.
Hey, 50-50.
Trying to encourage this offense to get going. And right now, Kirk Cousins is going in the wrong direction. As he was being chased back by Tyler Lancaster, who was running free after him.
Yeah, somebody was off. The snap was a little off. The left guard, number 65, Pat Elflein, he didn't even move. Look at him. He's still in his stance there. So you can tell there was a miscommunication with somebody. Kirk did the best he could, just getting it back to the line of scrimmage so it wouldn't be grounded.
You know, night before Christmas Eve, we got an angry elf, and we got a Rudolph.
You've been saving that one, huh?
2nd and 10 here as Abdullah motions out. Three-man rush, and still they get to him, and it's a Darius Smith. What a night he's having. His second sack.
Just look at him, though. I mean, he's going over Bradbury, the center. Was a little light. Then the guard comes down Elf line. I just love how active he is. Just the attitude he's brought. Career year for him.
No doubt. 3rd and 18. Cousins wide open and gets it complete to Diggs. And Diggs is still on his knees, and now he gets up. 28 yards on 3rd and 15 to Diggs.
Yeah, it's cover 2 on the right side, and it's cover 4 on the other side, but you still have 2 safeties deep. Just really didn't get a good job of rerouting the receiver by the cornerback there, and he got on the safety too quick. That's inexcusable there on 3rd and long, giving up that big a play for the Packers.
When you sit here, you look up at the clock, and you think about it, as out to midfield goes Abdullah. So prior to that, their last first down was on the Diggs touchdown early in the 2nd quarter. They went from early in the 2nd quarter with the Diggs touchdown to that 28-yarder on 3rd and 15 without a first down.
And maybe that throw will get Kirk Cousins in rhythm. Get him going. That's a nice call there by Kevin Stefanski.
Amir Abdullah working behind C.J. Ham, and he will move the chains as well. Abdullah's in his 2nd year with the Vikings, had far more success in his 4 years with Detroit. But Boone and Abdullah called into action tonight as Dalvin Cook and Alexander Mattison are out injured.
See a little tempo here. Maybe they have a play. Maybe want to take a shot.
Here's the play action boot. Time to crank it up downfield and intercepted. Kevin King weaving his way back on the return. Surrender Cobra indeed. Just when they found a little bit of rhythm, Kevin King with the pick.
We fed beef lovers a Whopper with no beef.
Oh, I'm definitely a beef guy.
But who doesn't love beef? Turns out these beef lovers love plants too.
I can't tell the difference. No beef at all. Wow.
Try the Impossible Whopper with a patty made from plants. 100% Whopper, 0% beef. Only at Burger King.
Macy's has the gifts you'll love to give. Like the perfect scents and accessories under $100. Gifts that always shine under $200. Plus designer picks and perfect touches under $300. The holidays are here at Macy's.
Attention cancer victims who used the weed killer Roundup. A federal jury unanimously found that Monsanto's popular weed killer Roundup was a substantial factor in causing cancer. You may be entitled to substantial compensation. If you or someone you love used Roundup weed killer and were